Let's turn to business news now with Nona Peltier, who is sitting beside me. Nona, the ANZ Bank released its annual result today. This will be interesting. Profit down, what, 13%?
Yeah, that's right. And that's really reflecting what we see there with our lower interest rates. Lower interest rates has squeezed the bank's margins. As well, it's put depositors off. So instead of putting their money in the bank and saving it at those higher interest rates that we had become familiar with, they're taking their money and they're putting it into higher yielding shares and other kinds of investments. That's going to get them a better return. That's cost the bank quite a bit more money because now they have to go overseas to get funds, and overall it's cost them money. And so therefore the days of low interest rates at the bank might be coming to an end, no matter what the Reserve Bank does when it is expected to raise lower interest rates next week.
That's right. So with less money coming in on the deposit side, they have to go overseas to get money to give out on mortgages, which means their margins are squeezed.
Exactly. So people are taking their money out of the bank, putting it into property and all sorts of other things. And, well, it's it's the other side of the equation, right? When you have lower interest rates, other things happen. It's not always, the depositors certainly have been chasing income some other way. And really, the markets themselves have really reflected some of the uncertainty that we're seeing in the world right now. A flight away from riskier assets. So the markets are nervous ahead of that U.S. presidential election, really nervous. And we're seeing that certainly in the New Zealand market.
It's fascinating to see the market so nervous of a Republican president, isn't it? I mean, this is, Wall Street. Wall Street is nervous of a Republican president. It's really, really interesting.
It's not just Wall Street. I mean, for example, just as a bit of trivia, I look at the Canadian dollar, being a Canadian as well as a New Zealander, and I noticed that the New Zealand dollar has risen to its highest level in 20 years against the Canadian dollar.
So money is going out of North America, full stop.
Absolutely, and the peso's in the same story. Now, of course, this is all the other that's underlying this that we keep forgetting about is oil prices. They're still under pressure. They were looking a little bit more positive, but what we found was that the inventory has been building, so it's all sorts of chaos out there in the markets. But the New Zealand dollar, well, it's a lot stronger. It rose this afternoon to 73 US cents, and against the Australian 95.3. and the pence 59.2. And on the top 50 index, we were down 1.1%. We fell 75 points to 6,779.
Our resident Canadian, Nona Peltier. Good time to visit Canada, right?
Kaniwi.
Kaniwi, okay. Well, it's lovely to have you here, whatever you are. Thanks, Nona.